Hello, you all. Hello. So I'm going to get right into it because I've been in the garden, not like for a few hours, but not all together, if that makes sense. So I took a little break. I'll do a little bit. It was kind of hot today, y'all. It was like 87 degrees. The mornings are cool, but so I'm slowly but surely trying to go ahead and get some fall planting in. I'm just going to show y'all just really quick, y'all. This was an impromptu video. Just some of the things that we have been working on in this garden, honey, because I got one thing. I'm going to show you what I'm going to plant in one of the beds, but let me share with you what I have been doing over the past week. I want you all to stay tuned because this is my birthday month and my birthday is very, very close. But I actually want to share something with y'all because I get a lot of DMs, a lot of emails, and just a lot of comments on starting to grow. And so it's always about how can you help? I'm just thankful to be here. It's not about me, but it's what can I do to help? But make sure you stay to the end because I don't know how long I'm going to keep it on, and I don't know if I'll ever do this again. So let me share with you some of the things that we've been doing in the garden, just trying to prep for fall. So slowly but surely, we have been trying to just get beds planted. This one is almost done. I did a little bit of planting yesterday, but I still got something to do in the back. So just really quick, yesterday I found some pansies, and so we went ahead and planted some pansies. Now I'm really going to watch them because pansies is one of those ones where if it's still really, really hot, they'll get leggy. So I've just been watching them because I bought like 3 flats full because a couple of the places that I normally go to, with me having to go into the office now, I don't know if I can get there before I get off, if that makes sense. And on Saturdays, I went one Saturday and I was like, I will never go again on a Saturday. I just happened to take off and I said, let me go and see what they have. Now, I see that I'm going to have to get my BT. These are some Bonbon Calendula that we started from seed, but I'm so glad I'm filming this. If you get closer, you will see that we still have some issues, okay? So I'm just going to take him off. However, I don't want this to keep getting damaged. It's so crazy. This is why I share with y'all why I plant 25% more. Let me just give you a quick example. Nothing has bothered this one. Not necessarily this one, but something about right here, right here, right here. Just like from here on down, they are being really disrespectful. But I'm making BT today. I'm sick and tired of talking to them. Another thing that we planted from seed is the beets that you see right here. And so they are starting to get their true leaves. This is something that I started inside, and I didn't let them stay in the cell trays long because it's a root crop. And so after they germinated, I hardened them off probably for about a good 5 days, 3 to 5 days, and then I just put them directly in the soil because I grow mine in clumps, in about 4 to 6 clumps, and then they'll grow together and they'll be a little bit smaller and sweeter. And then, you know, we started our Zatar from seed right here. I had to cut this back a little bit so it wouldn't get too leggy. And these are more. So this is called Inspired Plus pink shades, more pansies that we planted. I found an orange thyme. So I have lime thyme over here. This is lime thyme. And they have lemon thyme, and this is an orange thyme. And then I direct sow some of these sweet peas. This is a new variety that we're trying. It says it does not need trellising, although I put some to the trellis, but we direct sow those. I see still a couple trying to pop up. I know that I planted some right here. This hasn't popped up, and we're going to plant some flowers in the middle, and then I'll do some more type of leafy greens. I may put the lacinato kale in the back. Now that I'm talking to y'all, I think that will be a really pretty combination. I'm going to turn directly around because this bed is about to get cleared out probably over the next week. These are our Blue Lake bush beans, and so we're about to get ready where we can start harvesting some of these. But when I harvested, y'all, just because I need this bed, but they put on quite a bit. Like they're really, I think I'm probably gonna grow this variety again. They're really loaded, like with the green beans, and we got those on both sides. I had to get on to the marigolds yesterday, and I ended up pulling some, which is why you see this one looking like this. I don't know, it was a couple of that was just flopped all over, act like it wanted to check out, and I say, you know what, if you don't want to be here, I'm about to pull you. And so that's what I did. Look, y'all, isn't this like the stick guy right here? Honey, let me leave him alone, but I just thought I'd show y'all this really quick. These marigolds we started from seed. I want to say these are called the Queen Sophias, because I'm pretty sure these were in the spring seed kit that we offered. So hopefully if you got the seed kit earlier this spring, yours are doing beautiful as well. But this is what they look like. And I noticed that as the weather gets cooler, they get like a deeper orange red color. And then we got more bush beans here, and like I said, I'm going to end up just like harvesting all of them, and then we're going to pull that. We're going to pull the marigolds, and then we're going to plant something. I got a lot of leafy greens that we started from seed, so we're going to plant a lot of leafy greens in here. And we always do flowers, vegetables, herbs in our garden. I like to plant them all together, not only for beauty but also for pest control, which some of them don't care about, but we're gonna do it anyway. Midweek, we pulled this bed, we topped it off with compost, and we planted some carrots, and we got radishes coming up. This bed had basil, it had determinate tomatoes. What else did I pull? It was a sage plant that just wasn't cooperating either, so that got pulled. But I did come back, and the reason why I have these cups right here is because y'all know I'm trying to do better with labeling. Still ain't came out here and labeled them. But this is Greek oregano right here, and then the Italian oregano is over in the corner. The Italian oregano to me has more of an upright growth. The Greek oregano tends to trail a little bit more. And then I've been coming out here every day keeping this soil moist, because we got carrots that we direct sowed right here in this area. Now, I couldn't find my seed tape. These are, oh gosh, I'll put it on the screen, the type of carrots that these are. But I know I'm gonna have to come in and thin them, and I'll do a video, y'all. That's one of the things that I just don't find fun, is thinning. And then we're also gonna have to thin these radishes right here. And this is what I want to tell anybody. I always say, don't grow things that if you know you don't like, don't grow it. But if you like radish and you want something quick to grow, instant gratification, like these seeds literally germinated in about 2 to 3 days. I'm gonna let them get a little bit bigger, then I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna thin them out. And as you see, we got our vegetables, which is the radishes, the carrots. The flowers is it's a nasturtium that I started from seed. These are the Resina calendula. Now this one is more of the medicinal that we grow. Y'all, I just made calendula salve too, and put some, oh, these mosquitoes. I put some lavender essential oil in there, and it just smells so good. And this is what we grow, Resina or either alpha calendula for medicinal. This is where we sell the edible flowers, and then we also infuse it and make our salve with it. And you can do the same thing when we offer it later on this year. Now the other ones that I showed you, the Bonbon calendula, those are more for ornamental gardening. I'm not saying that they don't have a medicinal value to it, but I use the Resina and the alpha for medicinal purposes. This one right here, I've been talking to him, but this is another reason why, y'all, that I plant and start seeds more than I think I should have, because if he don't shape up really quick, then he's gonna get out too. And then we're gonna come in and we're gonna put some flowers here as well. So a few weeks ago, we canned a whole bunch of banana peppers and the garden salsa peppers, and this is probably like the third or fourth flush that we're getting. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start harvesting those. I've made probably 2 cases of peppers. As far as canning this season, 2 cases, when I say 2 cases, so like 24, maybe like 24 jars. And the cayenne pepper, we did a video on that. We have drying. I'm also letting the okra continue to dry on the plant, and I will link that video on how we save our okra seeds, but we're just letting them, I'm just letting them dry right now. I'm just gonna let them dry. We're done with okra. We've had fun with it. We've harvested some, gave some away, so we're just letting them dry so that we can have seeds for next season. So I have some basil that I need to make pesto with, and also just put in olive oil and just put it in cubes, because I pulled a whole bunch of basil today from this bed. This is the bed we recently cleared out. This had peppers in here. This had tomatoes that were on the trellis, and this hot and spicy oregano. I'm gonna try to shake this up again, but this seems to get a little bit out of control too. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here. Y'all know I put my garden tone down. So we got garden tone, which is a slow release fertilizer. We're going to put the garden tone down, and we're going to start with flowers. Let me share with you what I picked up. Now I do have seeds for these, but something about when I see plants that are probably a little bit further along, I get this whole instant gratification thing where I feel like I can't wait. But I really did well because they had some more vegetables. But I said, no, you got soil blocks in there that you've been hardening off. It will be fine. They will grow big over the fall and winter season. It's no need for you to keep picking up things. So hopefully tomorrow we're going to work on this bed right here. But y'all, will you look at the marigold? Like, this one was so pretty, and it's gonna really hurt me. It's gonna hurt me so bad to pull this one up. But I want to get my fall flowers in here. But I don't know, I might do another bed just to continue to look at this. And then these were the lavenders that we started from seed. It's called fern leaf lavender. And then this particular zinnia, this plant really took a hit with pests. Okay, really quick, we got another flush of cayenne peppers. So I gotta come out here and I'm going to harvest all of the ones that's red. But if you look closely, we still got some that's green. But the reason why I'm coming over here is because those same sweet pea flowers, this is sweet pea the vegetable, y'all, the vegetable, not the flowers. Sweet pea the vegetable, the ones that, it's a new variety that said it did not need trellising, but I do see a little bit of pest damage on here. So I'm gonna put diatomaceous earth. So I gotta put diatomaceous earth and I gotta do BT. But this is another bed that I'm watering every day. Just making sure when I direct sow like that. That's one that I think I put too hard as far as the sprayer. But you got to be sure it doesn't dry out. These are more Bonbon Calendula right here, and then this is the Zatar. But let me share with you what I'm about to plant that I picked up that I just couldn't resist. Okay, so before I go in tonight, I want to go ahead and get, this is what I picked up, y'all, Kohlrabi. So I think we're gonna put these on this end. We got 3 of those, but I want to go ahead and get them planted because let me share with y'all, I went to another place today and they were still in cell trays, but they were a little bit further along. You can see the kohlrabi forming, and I'm like, ooh, they better hurry up and get them in the ground. So we're gonna put those right here and put some flowers in the front. Again, I may trim this hot and spicy oregano back. I've been dividing some, but I'm trying to figure out, do I really want to keep it right here? That's just basically, we're gonna do flowers, vegetables, herbs, but I just gotta see once I trim it back how it's going to look. Okay, so we still got some summer vegetables that's happening and some leaf-footed bugs Two, the garlic chives, they've done good. This was really a pollinator magnet right here, but we're just gonna call this part one, y'all. I hope I can remember. So make sure, if you're not subscribed, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, because we're going to slowly but surely, like we do every season, just start pulling up some of the summer vegetables and getting ready for fall. And again, I want to take y'all along with me. Okay, y'all, so as always, thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure you share this video with your family and your friends. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead, tap that subscribe button. Make sure you tap the bell so that you can receive notification each and every time we upload a new video. Again, thank you all so much for watching. And until the next video, bye-bye.